Day 14 saw me cycle from Portree to Staffin on Skye. The initial part of this cycle is dominated by the route to the Old Man of Storr, and in fact it becomes visible on the road quite soon after leaving Portree, and then as you get closer it obviously gets a little bit bigger. I've these pictures taken from a distance because the weather was really cheating me on this particular day. I stopped by the waterfall just before the Old Man, got some nice shots there, but if you look you can see that low cloud coming in. And so the Old Man of Storr is still visible as I take the shots from the waterfall, and then as I set off again, I notice the cloud is starting to come in. So these are the only actual clear pictures I got, even though I then went and hiked up. So the approach, there's parking at the base, but yeah, I was a bit unlucky. It was, to be fair, now atmospheric and damp. And it's about an hour round trip, I think, from the car park up. It's well worth doing, even if it's a little cloudy and damp and drizzly. Actually, the one advantage of it being, because it was actually raining quite heavily, the one advantage was that meant there was almost nobody else going up, so I pretty much was up at the top on my own. I think there were 2 other people arrived when I was there, whereas normally you'd have queues of people visible in all these photographs. But yeah, just my luck. So I cycled up to visit what was possibly the most famous mountain in Skye, the Old Man of Storr. But it's, it's not really cooperating weather-wise. I mean, it's there. There's another couple of pinnacles just off to the other side, but they vanished again in the mist. But actually it's very atmospheric and there's relatively few people, so I guess there are pluses. I just hope we make it back down. I had forgotten until I just rewatched that piece while editing just how windy it was, in addition to the rain and the low cloud. It was really blowing me about. You didn't want to get too close to the edge. Coming down, the cloud of course starts to lift again, gives me a rather nice view, and this kind of typified the rest of the day, where you'd have periods of okay weather like this, and then periods of just slashed rain, including this, which I shot at lunchtime. Oh god. But yeah, as I've said a few times, you don't go to Scotland and imagine you're going to be getting good weather all the time. Roadside waterfalls, this whole trip actually, I mean, I was there are several places you could stop along it for views and things, but I was pushing on to get to the campsite and not really stopping in the rain. But here we are coming over to Staffin. The campsite's just on this side of town. And tomorrow and beyond, we get a hint of what's coming tomorrow. Staffin campsite had one neat feature: you could order food and they delivered it to your tent. Then after I'd eaten, I popped down to the local beach and failed to find the dinosaur footprints, but they're there somewhere.